Hello guys, Mucho here, and today I'm gonna be talking about Destruction Warlock buffs and semi-nerf, but technically it's not that big of a deal. So that's why I don't think it's a nerf regardless. I think they're fine. They're gonna be strong still. They're gonna be tier aspect regardless, so it doesn't really matter. So let's get to the point. So in the current changes from we can see here, which I'm gonna pull up in 1 second here. So Blizzard nerfed Destro apparently in PvP. And you'll be like, okay, Bane of Havoc now has an internal cooldown of 18 seconds. That doesn't really hurt. I mean, a lot of people will be like, oh man, now Destro's unplayable. Not really. Let me explain why. So if you play comps like Mage Log or comps that, I don't know, Hunter Log, Bro Log, things that has like a lot of like, blind sap type of thing, or CC like polys and stuff like that, and you're playing with Bane of Havoc AoE, which is okay, right? It's a lot of like padding type of thing. The problem with that is like people usually when you're hitting the kill target, they usually tends to run to the healer, right? They tend to like LOS and run from you. They're not gonna be like his healer, as you see, he's gonna run to him, so that way he can get healed, right? And try to LOS you and try to kite you. And what happens is like your Bane procs on him while he's running onto his healer. The Bane is a big AoE green circle and it breaks CC. Right? You're doing it's not intended. You're not trying to like break it on purpose, but it's breaking because you're trying to kill the target, so it's not your fault. So this is why I've never been a big fan of this mayhem type of thing. I know that it's crazy, it applies immolate to everybody, hits caliber multiple people. It's kind of fun. It's fun. I cannot deny that. It's not like I don't like that much the current design of Destro, just because yeah, it's not like Chaos Ball dependent anymore, and I feel like that's what makes Destro insane, right? Throwing Chaos Ball at people and like smashing their asses, and oh my god, green apples, flying around. Uh, but this new Destro is not like that, and I kind of like understand why it's good too, because right now in these like so many micro CCs that stop you from casting or whatever, it's not good. So technically, yeah, it has internal cooldown Baneheim now, Mainheim and Bane of Havoc 18 seconds, but now you can track it. Now before you were not able to track it. Now you can track it because it only has 18-second cooldown. So when it pops, you have 18 seconds again to track it again, and you know when it's gonna pop. So that's a good thing. Basically, you can make like a Wikara or something that track it, a timer that tracks every 18 seconds or whatever after it pops, so you can track the main him, so you are more aware of it. So I still think it's gonna be really strong, but yeah. So the other talent that I mean ability that they nerf is Incinerate, which is like 13% in PvP in Chatterburn. So let's be honest here. If we scroll a little bit up, which I'm gonna show you really quick, I think it's right here. Where is it? No, I'm in the first mission situation. Okay, there. All Destro damage abilities are increased by 3%, right? Like, all of them. That applies for Immolate, that applies for Incinerate, that applies for Chatterburn and everything. So, Chatterburn got like a mini nerf, but technically it's only a 2% nerf. If I'm being honest with you, Chatterburn is only gonna be 2% nerf. Now, Incinerate didn't get nerfed. I mean, it got nerfed, but technically it's gonna be the same. It doesn't get nerfed. This was supposed to be a buff. I will explain why. So if we go to the game, so all Destro abilities got buffed by 3%. So Incinerate got nerfed by 13. This talent right here, which is gonna be the new talent today, is buffing Incinerate by 10%. Plus the 3 damage increase from the normal every general thing that they added is 13%. So the nerf from Incinerate, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't apply. So it doesn't make sense. Yes, it was gonna be insane if they didn't nerf the Incinerate, by 13%, because it would have been way more, but it doesn't really matter. So that's good. It's fine, right? We're pumping. We're fine. We're chilling. So Incinerate is still gonna crank. Now Chatterburn only got a 2%er because from 30% it got nerfed to 25. But if we add that other 3% that they buff, what is it? 25 plus 3? You know, 28. Then it's only a 2% nerf on fucking Chatterburn, so Chatterburn is still gonna crack. It's, you know, you're still gonna cast Incinerators like crazy, it doesn't matter. So that's the main thing. Now, what I did change about the Destro, which I'm gonna be talking here, I'll probably show you guys a little bit, is this talent right here, which is new. His immolate damage is increased by 20%. This talent is insane. Why? There's a lot of modifiers for Destro, and I'll explain here. So this talent is increased by 20%, which is the new one. And then Scalding Flame increases damage of immolate by 25%. That's a total of 45, right? 45% damage baseline on immolate is crazy. So not just that, let me explain here in a second. You have another modifier that makes your immolate do 25% more damage, which is gonna be Rotting Blaze. So when you conflag, increase the damage of your immolate, incinerate, and conflag to the target by 25% for 8 seconds. That means when your immolate is sticking, the periodic damage is gonna do big fucking damn. Not just okay. So this is one part of the modifier. Now, when we play with, you have to make sure you always cast immolate, boys. When you guys play with Ashen Remains, this selling is being in the game already for like, you know, a few patch. I think like 2 or 1 patch so far is good because they redesigned this. Now, Cowsbull, Shadowburn, and Incinerate deals 10% damage increase to the target afflicted by immolate. So, okay, you're gonna be like, okay, but that doesn't do anything to immolate. Yeah, I know. But what you have to do, in order for your Shadowburn, Incinerate to do big damage in Cowsbull, you're always gonna apply immolate. This Ashen Remains is gonna technically proc there because you know you have it. And then the other talent that is gonna be insane part of your rotation is gonna be Eradication. And you're gonna be like, why? So, Eradication, when you Cowsbull or Shadowburn, which is instant, can increase the damage that you deal to the target by 10%. So it doesn't specify that it's gonna buff Shadowbull. It doesn't say that it's gonna buff Cowsbull and Shadowburn damage, right? It says like the damage that you deal to the target, so it's gonna be increased when you throw Eradication to the target. That means he's gonna get a debuff, and your Immolate, Cowsbull, Incinerate, all your spells are gonna do 10% damage to the target. That basically is a buff to Immolate here. So this is insane already. This is like insane. So technically, Destro is still gonna be tier S, is still gonna crank, is still gonna be fine. Another good talent that they buff is Burn to Ashes, and you're gonna be like, why? So this is an insane buff which interacts with Rotting Blaze, interacts with Ashen Remain, interacts with Eradication, and you know you have the 10% damage increase, which is still gonna be 13% damage increase on Incinerate. So you're still gonna hit really hard. This increases the damage of your Incinerate by 30%. And now the buff that they did to it is like in retail or in live, it was only giving you 4 stacks. Now it's gonna go all the way up to 6 stacks. So you can cast like Incinerate back to back 6 times and it's gonna do 30% damage. You know, it's fucking insane. So that's basically for the Destro buffs here. The main things are like Immolate damage and like the stacks of this. Inquisitor's Gate got buffed by 270%. I will still say this is really insane. I'm gonna pick it up because it's like free damage. More damage is okay. Here you have to play this. The main issue is not about Soul Fire or Channel Demon Fire because we don't play though. It's all about Conflag damage and Shadowburn damage by 20%. So this is like more modifier that makes your Eradication and you know do more damage with Rotting Blaze and everything. So that's the main thing of Destro. You don't have to like cast Cowsbull, boys. Like you don't have to cast Cowsbull at all. I'll show you really quick here. I don't have a mount. This is like beta, right? So I have to do this really quick, even that I'm moving a few steps in. I just wanted to show you guys that Destro is not dead. So, for example, I'm gonna put Immolates on the targets. This is the PvP dummy, you know. And I'm just, you know, you can throw Cowsbulls. I feel like the Bane of Havoc still procs decent enough. It just procs again. maybe the nerf didn't win through, but I feel like it's broken way too much. And the main thing is, you don't have to do anything. Like basically, you can just like cast Incinerates only. And if you get kicked on fire, then you can throw Chaos Balls. Like this is like the main thing here. That's it. Just this. Make sure you always apply Eradication with Shadow Burn. Like for example right now. And that's pretty much it. Okay, let's see for example a little bit. Like Immolate is ticking for 29k and I'm not timing anything right or whatever. Incinerate, yesterday I got one for 100k. You know 89k still. Conflag is still hitting for 63k, 38k normal hit. Shadowburn is hitting for 35k still, you know. Like Fell Barrage is doing 4% of my damage here. This is kinda low, I didn't hit the dummy enough. But it's still 4%. It goes to 6 and 5% of your damage. You know, I got Immolate ticks for 36k already. It really depends. You know, you have a lot of modifier. You have trinket perks, you have weapon enchant, you have this and buffs and whatever, right? All this like matters when it comes to buffing your damage. But what I'm trying to say is like Destru's not dead. Destru's still fucking good. So if you're the type of player that hate Destro, hate Afi, hate Demo and Afi, that's fine. Destru's still gonna be fine. You can still push really high rating. You can probably get rank 1 as Destro still with it. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't change anything. I just wanted to, you know, explain and let you guys know that that's what's gonna happen. So on the left side here, talents, Blizzard kind of like move a few things. So now you have to be really careful with what do you spec into because you won't have enough room. This is a build without pet. This is with Grimoire of Sacrifice. When you sacrifice your pet, you basically Grimoire of Sacrifice does like 15% damage increase, which is with Demonic Inspiration and Wrathful Minion becomes 30% damage increase when you sacrifice your pet. So basically your Grimoire of Sacrifice is gonna do like passive damage all the time, shadow damage. It's just passive. And you're gonna have intro, but your intro becomes physical when you play with this build. And the rest, it's just the same thing. The rotation is not gonna change. You're still gonna apply Immolates, and you're still gonna Conflag, Shadow Burn, and Incinerate. Oh, you get kick on fire, Shadow, Chaos Ball. I know that Blizzard is trying to make Destro, you know, to cast more Chaos Ball, but we'll see in the future if they do more changes. Maybe they nerf this week or maybe next week or something. More Incinerate damage and they buff more Chaos Ball. We don't know that yet, but I think they want to push Destro in the Chaos Ball direction. But that's the thing. There's too many micro CC, which kind of worries me because there's too many stops from melees and things like that. And even like when you have Precognition, which it makes you immune to interrupts, it is not enough sometimes because you know people run from you. People are not stupid, right? Thanks for watching, boys. Sorry for like uploading a video without sound. I forgot completely about it. I thought I was, so I'm sorry for that. I apologize. But yeah, make sure you guys follow my Twitch. You guys can comment below. It's okay. You guys can judge me if you want. It doesn't really bother me. I'm just trying to help the boys out. Like I've been helping a lot of people. You guys can join my Discord as well. I'm gonna put it on the description. If it doesn't work, you guys can like go to my Twitch, type exclamation point in the chat, exclamation point Discord, and I have all my talents. We got us, macros, everything is right there. All multiple builds and everything is on my Discord for Destro, Demo, and Afi. So you guys can pick whatever is basically free. You know, I'm just trying to help people out. Another thing that I've been doing is like doing bot reviews. So it doesn't matter what experience or what CR are you. If you're struggling and you're having problems, you can like record yourself, put it on my Discord, and we'll watch it together on stream. And I'll try and help you out with, you know, what you're struggling. If I can help you out somehow, you know, I'm trying to do my best to help you guys out. Because technically it's a game that you guys trying to have fun and enjoy. And yeah, thanks for watching, boys. Have a good one. Peace.